but is it not time? Maybe an over or two from Aiden Markham. The left hand is at the crease. It seems like it's difficult to get the spinners away at this stage. There's a welcome sight, the sun breaking through.
Boshi just got cut. Boshi with wicket.
Did not want to let a partnership develop. Been searching for a breakthrough the whole time. Managed to get the breakthrough, and now Hill with that over of 18. Also with Rizwan participating in that. In terms of just addressing his strike rate, he was 3 of 11. He's now 11 of 16. And so rate of scoring not an issue anymore. As a partnership, they're scoring well. Back on track.
Slot sweep to that area we talked about. There's no one there. It's going to land safely. But coming in with that trajectory, it's just going to stop there. Song playing lovely slop sweep. It was interesting after he made contact there. I don't know if you were watching, Pom, but he kind of looked to the dugout. Didn't even look where the ball had gone.
Didn't get it at all. Thought it got straight up in the air. Lucky. But that's what you get for actually taking on the space rather than the man. So when to try and take that space on, that's where it's on. Play that sweep shot, doesn't execute correctly, and still is there to face another delivery and carry on his innings.
So makes Brattain wary of getting too full. You see the next delivery should drag down, easy to put away through the offside, because he knows if it's slightly over pitch, the slog sweep will come out from this one. Well, you're happy just to try and play with a straight bat and punch it down the ground. That's why there's a change of field. Your Temba Bavuma is going into that position where he's accumulated a lot of his singles. Now the opportunity for a sweep or a paddle. I'm not too sure I've seen him play too many of those in the tour so far, whether he fancies it or not. Time will tell. 2 deliveries to go in the over. Yeah, he's pretty good at playing. And that could go away to the fence as well. Rabada gives chase, does valiantly, but can't put it back.
Horrible ground this, for having to try and chase the ball down when you're in the outfield, because just about everyone teases you. You think you're going to get there. It doesn't look like it's going quickly enough to get to the fence, or for you to kind of pull up the ladder, so you keep running and it just about gets there.
It was smartly played. We saw in the last game, I think it was Aiden Markham who went down early. The keeper started to move already. He went down very, very late there, trying to make sure that the keeper wouldn't read the situation and move across. Have put protection there now after just that one lap. Use of the feet through covers, backs it up with a fantastic cover drive. Use of the feet, brings up the 150. 153 for 2.
कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
हमदर्द जुशांदा का 1 पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ल कंजेशन को जड़ से खत्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जुशांदा।
Rizwan, partnership worth 38 at this stage, better than the runner ball. Sam Ayub is playing unbelievably again, and we've got a rainbow. That's nice to see. Clouds are nice and high, the sun's breaking through. Looks really nice. The pink day now. Wasn't looking great earlier, pretty miserable then. Now we've got some nice sunshine. First 50, 70 balls. Slowed down a bit since. This is an important period. Maka Janssen now starting his 6th over. Eased away. Ramesh, how are you reading this?
Not great for South Africa, but Pakistan in a very, very fine position. It really has been one impressive innings. batting under grey skies. They were fearing for the worst when Abdullah Shafiq went for nothing. Babar and Siam has been outstanding, to say the least. Exceptional innings, 77 of 78, and great quality about his batting is that how well he's played pace and spin. Both against both, just been flowing. Just like that.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, Hazy. Yeah, sunshine at the Wanderers. Pakistan in such a strong position. I always say the 50 over an ODI game, yes, it's a 47 over game today with a rain interruption. You double your runs, you get to the 30th over. So it's ominous for South Africa. Need a few wickets there now.
Nice tight line at the body for Rizwan. Trying to keep him as quiet as they possibly can. Just want to have a bit of a look at Saim Ayub. Some of the work that he's done in the first couple of one-days. Now, you'll notice there's nothing through mid-off and mid-on versus the seam. This is 109 and 25 he got in the first two. But have a look how that's turned around in this game. Pitched up a bit more, but he's scored lots of runs in that area. Well controlled those runs, and that's been put away nicely. So it's a really good adjustment for Ayub.
Yes, and early on it was felt that driving the ball on this surface will be just a touch difficult because the ball was jagging around. But he has been in control. Beautiful drives. That wide mid-on four that he got of Rabada was sensational.
I think the way that his balance has been so good, he's in form obviously, but the way that, yes, they did bowl a little bit of a full length at times, so he was prepared to drive after the seamers. It was really impressive. Didn't force the issue. He likes driving on the up as well, but geez, class act, that's for sure, for such a youngster.
Yeah, for me, the control of his innings has been so good throughout the whole series. 100 and pole was measured. He made the big shot when he needed to pick the right bowler at the right time. Today he's just looked in such control from ball one. Yes, maybe expected a few plays and misses early on. It's a serious talent.
Short and wide, he's gone over the top. It was such a good over up until that delivery. And a boundary off the last one means 7 off that over. 160 for 2.
मैं कल फला की न्यू अल्फा ऐप से कहीं से भी बैंकिंग करें क्योंकि बैंकिंग कहीं जाने का नहीं अल्फा करने का नाम है डाउनलोड द न्यू अल्फा ऐप
अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
हमदर्द जुशांदा का 1 पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ी कंजेशन को जड़ से खत्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जुशांदा।
The reason that you can mark this down is his ability to play through the offside and leg side. So very difficult really to cap him, and so he doesn't get frustrated also because he knows that there's no weak area in his batting. He can't be capped on the offside and leg side, and so he flows. He just looks at the ball, picks up the link, and goes with the flow.
Markham now, they'll try and get after him a little bit, I would imagine. They did that in the last game as well. Quick little look on that leg side, the shorter boundary. Rizwan, leg side. A little bit of turn. Of interest, 1 or 2 of the Pakistan spinners in the dugout.
All it needs is one ball like that. Extravagant spin to put a doubt in batsman's mind. What is he thinking now? Rizwan lacks the slot sweep. I think he desperately wants Saim to stay out there for a lengthy period of time, nearing another 100, Saim Ayub.
Well, they would know that 80% of the games, day-night games played at the Wanderers, last 5 or 10, so the way you want to look at it, are won by the side batting last. Crash that away. That's beautifully controlled for 4.
I think that was the only shot that was missing, that didn't really make it to the fence, the sweep shot, and it was a brutal sweep shot. Picked up the length early once again and is putting on a show here. Against pace, against spin, smashed.
And again, manipulation of the field so good from Same. He plays all around the ground. The way he's just adjusting his game to where the fielders aren't, finding the gaps at will. Not the easiest of shots to play against the turn of Aidan Markram, keeping it down. Tell you what, it is looking very ominous for the Poachers.
17 overs left after these 2 deliveries from Markram. A little bit short that time. He's down the onside, probably just the one. Yep, that's all it's going to be. Quite found his stride yet, this one. The overs done, 166 for 2.
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro. Food Panda.
इस मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना दें। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
हमदर्द जुसांदा का 1 पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ी कंजेशन को जड़ से खत्म करें।
Batting second in these games. Leg stump, flecked up, 6 runs. Nice way to start that over.
Effortless again from Sayemayu. Marco Jansen straying in line, straying in length. With the extra pace, just using it, helping it over deep square. Just a flick of the wrist.
Cross seam delivery and it did the distance. He's been faultless. Every time the ball is pitched in his area, which is middle and leg, it's gone. Either hitting the fence on the full or along the ground. Really is one smashing innings.
Wow, 93 now. Terrific stuff. Short again. Work to be done by Dazorzi. Does nicely. Going to come back comfortably for the second. Takes him to 95.
Just watch that last shot. Almost looked like he's lining Marco Jansen up to that leg side. Looking, waiting for that short ball. He played it so well in Paul a couple of innings ago. Just feel this was lining him up, waiting for anything. Back of a leg. Getting the inside half of the bat. Good piece of work from Tony Dazorzi on the boundary. Umpire's just having a look to see if this is kept in. Looks good from up here. It's a good piece of work.
Yeah, I don't see that wedge moving at all whilst he tapped that ball back. Alex Wharf is the TV umpire. Alex Wharf from England. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that's fine. No problems at all from that angle. That's nice and clear. As we play on. So 95 for Taimuya. Ayub has played brilliantly again. Runs that off the blade. Just the single.
He's shown a lot of control as well. Now that was control.
With authority. That's not great bowling. This is an expensive over now. That's 13 off it. With still 2 balls to go.
He struggles to figure out what the plan is here for Marco Jansen. He's gone short a few times in this over. Being helped Easily around the corner, one on top of that bounce again, and Rizwan getting into his work quite comfortably now. You feel he's almost got the pace of the wicket now. There's worrying signs for South Africa.
Yeah, a couple of boundaries now to Mohammad Rizwan. Now a quick single, good understanding between the two. Brings time, Ayub on strike.
That's excellent piece of cricket because the fielders were on their heels just a little bit after that boundary, and so they were quick to earn that single. Called early, went for that single, and easily done in the end. So momentum is with Pakistan and with Saim Ayub, just a strike away from 100.
See what a series he's having. My goodness, unbelievable stuff. Oh, that was an opportunity to slice that away back of the square. Dot ball in the end. 31 overs done, 180 for 2.
कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro. Panda.
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है, बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
एक्सियल का निशाना, पैदावार के साथ इनामात का खजाना, जीते बेशुमार इनामात और उम्रा टिकट के बम्पर प्राइजेस। बोतल पर दिए गए QR कोड स्कैन करें और कुरानदाजी में शामिल हो जाएं।
इस मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना दें। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
हमदर्द जुशांदा का 1 पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ी कंजेशन को जड़ से खत्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जुशांदा।
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है, बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro. Panda.
बैंक अल्फला की न्यू अल्फा ऐप से कहीं से भी बैंकिंग करें, क्योंकि बैंकिंग कहीं जाने का नहीं, अल्फा करने का नाम है। डाउनलोड द न्यू अल्फा ऐप।
Extra cover region, little paddle. Let's look at his balance all the way through this. Minimum foot movement.
Yeah, used his feet beautifully against spin, and then plays the pull shot, the flick against pace, and the cover drive. Looks glorious. So very difficult to predict also from a bowling point of view. If you're bowling to Saim Ayub, you don't know what he's going to do because he can improvise and then he can be classical in style as well. And the pace of this innings has been outstanding. Strike rate of 111. Brilliant.
Play the match to come in next as well in the last game. Ghulam, he played beautifully. In that game, he was the game breaker. That was an outstanding knock, so he's someone who can certainly play. And here's a look at what Saim Ayub has done so far in this tour. 98 not out, 57 balls only at Supersport Park at Centurion, just up the road. 31 in the first game, 109 in Pal. Got a start in Cape Town, and he's playing beautifully now. Rizwan on strike. Markham starts his second.
Yeah, and you just wonder, you've got to look back at his bowling lineup. When did they go back to Corbin Bosch? Probably the most controlled in terms of line and length. in his first 4 overs. Markham rushing through his overs as he has done throughout the whole series, trying to unsettle the Pakistan rhythm. Going to try everything to break this partnership.
Certainly threatening now. Stuff from Markham.
Yeah, the moment he bowls from 90s into the 80s, the ball sticks and spins. The quicker ones, the 94, the 96 ones, go straight with the arm.
Partnership with 65 now between these two. That one spun a bit. Slower delivery.
That's nice, Horse, that's nice. Stay down, stay down!
They have played superbly, Pakistan, in this one international series. Amazing to see the way they've all contributed. A good team performance, actually. Got that away before this over started. The last 5 overs, they were going at over 10.5 runs per over. Ten overs before that, we're only going at 4 and over. So they've consciously stepped up, and that would have been part of the chat at drinks. Single to retain the strike for Rizwan. 183 for 2.
कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
हमदर्द जुशांदा का 1 पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ी कंजेशन को जड़ से खत्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जुशांदा।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro.
Impal. Bush. Back into the attack.
I think this is a good move from Temba Bavuma. He's most consistent only in his first 4 overs. No boundaries to his name just as yet. The loose deliveries haven't been there for the Pakistan batters to pounce on. With a little bit of extra pace, control at the top of the stumps. Maybe looking for a mistake from one of these two. Not on the middle up, but to force the batters to do it over his head.
See the Rizwan was signalling the extra bounce as well. With Bosch. Probably also said, I'll try and get you back on strike. No, coming back for the second. Good running.
That's the other good part about Rizwan's batting, is that he's always looking for that extra run. Very fidgety in his movement, but he's on the move. Whenever he's at the crease, he means business.
Drop and run on this occasion to get Ayub down to the business end.
If he gets 100, this will be some kind of a record. Back-to-back hundreds against South Africa, in South Africa. Hasn't happened before, I think.
We'll ask Keith Lane, our statistician, to get onto that one. What a great vibe here at the Wanderers. Always a special occasion, the pink day. And well to stay in after that rain break. Stick it out. Watch this battle.
He's on 97. He's flipped that away. Probably just the one. Yep, that's all it is.
For any young batsman, the value of backing your defense up front on a pitch where the ball was moving just a little bit, he weathered the storm, and look at where he's reached. Tremendous innings, 98 of just 89.
And Another swipe at that short delivery from Corbin Bosch.
Yeah, I was saying earlier on when the ball was moving around, I say hop on it. Big believer up in the high part when it is a high-scoring ground. You don't need to play big shots. You will have the opportunity to catch up if you give yourself the opportunity to get in. Saim Ayub is a perfect example of that. Had a few good shots early on. Played and missed a couple of times, which will happen at the Wanderers. And he's caught up so well by playing genuinely good cricket shots.
Got that away nicely, quickly, 4 runs. What a fine shot that is to round off that over. 8 runs from it, 33 gone, 191 for 2.
अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
Wickets in hand. There's the partnership. 76, 65 deliveries and 98 for Ayub. On strike to Markram. Just drops down to take him to 99 now.
So it's worrying signs for the approaches. And play the big shots with this platform. Staring down the barrel of another 300 plus score, South Africa.
Fakhar Zaman has got 200s against South Africa. Babar Azam 1. Hit the other one with 200s just a run away, but back-to-back hundreds for the first time.
He's on 99 now to Markram. He's got one that's short and wide, and he's got himself another 100. Sam Ayub has been unbelievable yet again. Outstanding work from him.
Spotless, brilliant. And every reason to have that laugh. The last laugh, I'd say. Tremendous innings. On a spicy pitch when the ball was new, it was doing a fair bit. He did exceedingly well. To have a strike rate of 110, saw the drives, the pull shots, the sweep shot against spin, really has been a complete package. And what a find for Pakistan. I just hope and wish that he comes good in Test cricket also for Pakistan. And I'm sure with the talent that he is, he will become a 5-hour in Test match cricket also. But for the time being, it's Saim Ayub with back-to-back hundreds.
Full toss, put away, 4 runs. Rezwan this time. Ayub, third 109 games, second of the series. Magnificent work.
Yeah, Rezwan going across his stumps, getting off the toe of the bat. You can almost feel Aidan Markham going for that Yorker, trying to hit that pad. Rezwan meeting it on the full. Pedal to the middle now for Pakistan. They want to move.
I think if we look back at this innings from Pakistan, I mean, Rabada was outstanding at the top. I thought Corbin Bosch, his opening spell, was really good as well. Apart from that, they haven't had to do too much. Yes, the ball was moving quite a bit initially, and Sam Ayub had to play brilliantly at the top and leave and be really cautious occasionally, but also was driving nice at that stage. But they were getting balls they could put away on a regular basis. I don't think the bowling's been great from South Africa today. Well done by the skipper. 199 for 2.
सील का निशाना, पैदावार के साथ इनामात का खजाना, जीते बेशुमार इनामात और उम्रा टिकट के बम्पर प्राइजेस। बोतल पर दिए गए QR कोड स्कैन करें और कुरानदाजी में शामिल हो जाएं।
जैज के पास हर नीड का हल है, बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ.
Been brilliant. Rizwan now picks one up and he's hit it for 6. First ball, the over. That is outstanding work.
Yeah, it had that wow factor. Full pitch delivery and it went all the way for 6 and easily done by Rizwan. He's not really been known to hit that kind of 6 over long on, but he's in great form, great touch, and Pakistan surely will now pick up more pace. 200 is raised as a result of that punishing 6.
It's just a flick of the wrist from Rizwan. The first real delivery that Corbin Bosch has missed full. Punished for it.
So clean, that shot. Scamping good for 1. Set themselves up now in this over. 7 off the first 2 deliveries. They've still got so much time left in this innings. 92 balls for a century. Continue at this rate, they're at 282. I'll go more than that, they'll be looking at over 300. You'd expect.
Interesting from Pakistan's perspective will be the next phase of batting from Saim Ayub. I'm sure he'll improvise, he'll play some fascinating shots because it's well settled. The pitch has become a bit benign. I mean, there's hardly any sideways movement, and South African pacers very keen to bowl with that scramble seam. So thereby suggesting that there's no sideways movement to be found.
Find something, Ramiz. These two are now set. Partnership 92. Well, maybe there was a little bit of an opportunity when Rizwan first came in. He didn't look settled for quite some time. They have to find a way. Saim Ayub, pink day 100. What more do you want?
Yeah, that's special. He's special. Single this time, so it's been a pretty good comeback from Bosch after the first one went for 6.
I don't know whether South Africa could have experimented just a little bit with the field set, because if nothing is happening off the surface, if there's a partnership brewing, just do something which will sort of interest the batters. What is the idea of having a mid-on up when we are going at a good pace? But that we didn't see also from South Africa, so it's been run-of-the-mill kind of performance.
Now that's out. He's on his way. Bosch has got it.
Corbin Bosch on the board. First international wickets on debut. It's the big wicket of Saim Ayub. He's bowled well, he's bowled quick, he's hit the wicket hard. Getting a little bit of extra bounce off the wickets. Smashing the gloves hard. And that's the breakthrough that South Africa were after. It's been an unbelievable innings. A pink day 100 for Saim Ayub. He goes for 101. Pakistan now 208 for 3.
का निशाना, पैदावार के साथ इनामात का खजाना, जीते बेशुमार इनामात और उम्रा टिकट के बम्पर प्राइजेस। बोतल पर दिए गए QR कोड स्कैन करें और कुरानदाजी में शामिल हो जाएं।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro.
अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
जोशानदा का एक पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ल कंजेशन को जड़ से खत्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जोशानदा।
I'm sure. Bosch, 1 for 34. He's got his first international wicket. Still 12 overs to go for Pakistan to step on the gas here. Try and get towards that and surpass 300. Dot ball for Fortain to start. Single getting Cameron Gullam down to the business end.
Few words exchanged, and I think it's about making sure that you make your presence felt once again. Start can be just a little bit tight on this surface, but once you're in for about a couple of overs, then it becomes easier.
Happened to be the player of the match in the last game. Should be okay initially. Oh, he's had a dip straight away. He lost his balance as well. Skipper takes the catch, and that is a big wicket. That was not pretty at all.
1 rings 2 for the Proteas. We almost felt if that breakthrough happened, things will start progressing in the game. Not the best thinking from Gullam. He played so well in the previous game, coming down the wicket to Bjorn Fontaine. Completely missing that one, skying it, and a good running catch from Temba Bavuma.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to respect the game. First ball, you can't be as expansive as that. Gone for naught. This game is a great leveler, 209 for 4.
का निशाना, पैदावार के साथ इनामात का खजाना, जीते बेशुमार इनामात और उम्रा टिकट के बम्पर प्राइजेस। बोतल पर दिए गए QR कोड स्कैन करें और कुरानदाजी में शामिल हो जाएं।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro.
So 2 wickets going down with just 1 run added. And we know how devastating Gullam can be, but not today. Salman Ali Agha, 21 years of age. Solomon Ali Agha, best of 82 not out. That was in Pal in the first game. He also picked up 4 for 32, so that was a terrific game for him. In a victory for Pakistan. 33 also in Cape Town, so he's in really good nick. Over to you, Ramiz, to describe this one.
Yeah, I mean, difficult to describe this. Inexplicable, really, playing your first ball. And I can understand the confidence bit, but you've got to know the conditions as well. Expertly deceived in the end, 1, 2, 3, and then really airy-fairy, hoping for the best. And it wasn't his best. Bavuma there making sure that he lashed onto it.
So 1 run off the over and also a wicket. And that's gone past the outside edge. It's nicely bowled. That's an important over. 36 gone, 209 for 4.
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
हमदर्द जुशांदा का एक पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ी कंजेशन को जड़ से ख़त्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफ़ेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जुशांदा।
Couple of wonderful moments we've witnessed in this peak day already. Great day as well up for Saim Ayub yet again. Wonderful innings by a youngster, just 22 years of age. He went through a period in that innings where he didn't hit a boundary. 13 overs where he find the boundary, but he was patient, and then after that he let loose himself to yet another century. That is hit beautifully out the middle of the bat with power. He's key for Pakistan as he brings up yet another half century.
Yeah, this is nicely played by the captain. We've seen a couple of banged-in deliveries by South Africa that haven't been the right height. We've seen ones go for wide, and then also back of an delivery just coming through waist-up. And that's one of them from Rizwan. Onto it quickly, in front of square, rolls those wrists, and hits it with immense power. Brings him up a 50, 5 fours, and 1 maximum, striking at over 104. It's been an important innings from the captain.
ODI 50 for him. He's got 300s as well. Magnificent career best in that World Cup last year.
It has been a great innings from Rizwan. He started off a touch slow. Got the momentum going with Saim Ayub. He's just picked it up. I think it was that over from PAK, Nasli, that gave Pakistan the momentum again. South Africa was doing a good job at slowly bringing down the run rate, but that over, he went for about 17, and that just gave Pakistan the momentum they needed. Saim Ayub played a fantastic knock, and Mohammad Rizwan bringing up his 15th ODI career 50. It's only the second against South Africa, which is quite surprising, given that he's played so well of late for the last couple of years in international cricket. He's been one of the highest run scorers in T20 cricket in the year 2024. Just continued with that. Convinced that was a genuine single. I think if Australia had managed to get in a little bit quicker, it could have caused a little bit of problems. That's why they're going down to have a chat with each other, just to say, was the communication good, or are you sure that was one?
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro.
अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है, बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ। हम सब बोलेंगे बूम 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 बूम, हम सब बोलेंगे बूम 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 बूम, हम सब बोलेंगे।
What an amazing talent he is, and you know what else? He's not just talent. The fact that he's continued He's been hungry to score big runs, but often it happens. And have a look at average of 78. Yeah, he's still young in his career, and see in this series he's averaging 78. To have that hunger is amazing. It's wonderfully played by Rizwan. Just in hindsight, it's probably an amazing or fitting thing for Pakistan when Rizwan came in and he could guide the youngster through his 100, take him through the gears, just making sure the hair's looking good as well for the TV. Well, something I wouldn't know much about, but the youngsters, they need to keep their hair in good shape, you know. These older ones don't even have shaved hair to keep in good shape. But yeah, I think the key for me also in the series is that he's got to 50 twice. Both times he's gone on to get that 3 figure score, and that sometimes can be an issue for the younger generation, with the application and the ability to bat for long periods of time. Yeah, it's the hunger to keep going. Very often, as a young batsman, you'll get some runs in international cricket and you could feel satisfied that I've made a name, I've put my mark on international cricket. But to continuously do it, that's the hardest and the biggest challenge. And the way he's done it has been really quite inspiring for any youngster watching.
Does it at a good rate, doesn't he, as well? Put away. In Zimbabwe, he's 113 from 62 balls. Today, his 100, when he passed that mark, was just 91, so he does it at a good rate as well.
Yeah, he could have also had 300s for the tour, but 98 not out at Super Sport Park and at T20 International, so we look forward to what he produces in the test matches. Could be something special as he heads into the longer format as well. Jan Fontaine, he's been really good, hasn't he? 8.4, it was 1 for 43, he's had immense control, just gone for the 4 boundaries. I think what we haven't touched on, but this is his home ground as well. He played all his domestic cricket here, or bulk of it at least. So he knows the field, he knows the ground, the dimensions. And at that time when South Africa was getting a bit of tap by the Pakistanis, he kept one end pretty tight. He's kept the run rate within a manageable rate for South Africa to be in the game.
Fontaine wasn't happy with that call. He thought maybe it actually brushed his shoulder possibly.
Yeah, I think that the wide issue needs a whole revamp. Don't worry, I'm all over it on the World Cricket Committee. It's nonsense that these bowlers that can't even work out where they can and can't bowl at point of delivery. And sometimes they land in perfect line and the batter moves and it just slides on the leg side and it gets judged a wide. Anyway, don't get me started.
Right behind you on the Women's Cricket Committee, don't worry, buddy. Right, top edge. Rabada calls for it, and Rabada grabs it. South Africa have taken a few crucial wickets in this passage of play and may be slowing down the rate.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it on screen, but Fontaine took a bow, and so he should do. It has been a brilliant spell from him. 9 overs, 2 for 45, but the important wicket now of Rizwan, who was on 53 or 52, looking to get going, looking to try and pepper the boundaries. And once again, Fontaine steps up, stems the flow, picks up another wicket, much to the appreciation of the local fans, all dressed in their pink. It was a decent innings from Rizwan, 53 to 23 for 5.
का निशाना, पैदावार के साथ इनामात का खजाना, जीते बेशुमार इनामात और उम्रा टिकट के बम्पर प्राइजेस। बोतल पर दिए गए QR कोड स्कैन करें और कुरानदाजी में शामिल हो जाएं।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro.
एक्सियल का निशाना, पैदावार के साथ इनामात का खजाना, जीते बेशुमार इनामात और उम्रा टिकट के बम्पर प्राइजेस। बोतल पर दिए गए QR कोड स्कैन करें और कुरानदाजी में शामिल हो जाएं।
हमदर्द जुशांदा का 1 पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ी कंजेशन को जड़ से खत्म करें। No chemicals, no side effects.
Start of the final power play now.
Yeah, the extra fielder can go out, but South Africa now picking up the wickets decide not to use it. Yeah, it's hard to hear. We saw him in the T20s. He was making his, well, he had played relatively few matches at 31 years of age, so it's a kind of late maturing in order to earn that call up to play, and I wasn't overly impressed by what I saw in that format. Let's see how he goes here in the ODIs. There's the bow from Fontaine.
Played for the Milton Sultans in the PSL this year. Had a good strike rate of 151, but only 4 innings within that. There's someone who goes at a good rate, but can he make an impression here? There's quite a few overs to go for Pakistan with the bat. Previously it was with the Karachi Kings and also had a good strike rate with them, but spent a lot of time to press his task with being a finisher, finishing off an innings. Waited for it. Played it nice and light. Running is good.
Yeah, fantastic running. There's a tendency of getting caught up with the 4s and 6s. Lovely delicate touch, waiting for the ball to come on. Well bowled by KJ Rabada, taking the pace off. Always a thankless job batting at number 7 if you're a batsman. Pick just to bat. Come in and needing to up the ante, and you've got to do it from ball 1. It's not an easy job. Colin, you obviously as an all-rounder down at the bottom, had that experience for many years. It's so difficult, Hashim, so difficult. If you can get runs from this position, you really are a good player.
You're putting a bit of mayo on that there, Sean.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you get to the crease and you're full of energy, you think you can play all your shots straight away. Often what you've got to do is try and pick the right bowler to go against. The one thing I would have been going, Kafisa Rabad is my guy to try and take down, but in the next over or two, if there's some way that you can get your innings started with the boundary or a couple of big blows, that's when you try and pull the trigger. You also do look down the batting order and say, okay, who's to come? When's the time to pull that trigger? Up to here, not that experienced at this level, so he'll be desperate just to get one out the middle and try and pick him up a 4 or 6.
This is a good passage of play for South Africa, 226 for 5.
अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ। हम सब बोलेंगे बूम 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 बूम, हम सब बोलेंगे बूम 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 बूम, हम सब बोलेंगे।
Today it was maybe a slight undoing against Fontaine. Fontaine will bowl 10.
There's been a touch of spin on offer for the spinners, and I think that's why Fontaine has been honoured with the opportunity of bowling his 10 out in this game. Barring his first 1 or 2 overs where he was a touch short, but a touch wide or off stump, he's kept it wicket to wicket. That's made it very difficult for even players like Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan when he first came in. It became difficult to maneuver the ball square of the wicket, which is quite common for top order batters when you're facing spinners. Now, I think the key is, as you say, Hush, is that the ball has stood up just a minute. Because if the one is if it just slides on with a short boundaries, you can get down and just sweep it and play it with absolute will. But he's definitely got the ball just to purchase on occasion, which I mean it's been difficult to play those shots, as was evident when he got the wicket of Rizwan. It was straight, but just stood up on him. Yeah, what's also been really wonderful to watch, having watched and been involved with Bjorn Fontaine for quite a while. We know that in T20 cricket he slides the ball into the pads, and that's the usual talk because he's trying to cramp the batsman up. But in one-day cricket, he's managed to get the revolutions of the ball in such a way that it when it lands, it spins a lot more than normal. And to have that ability to do, call for two. Oh, fantastic running from the boys. Pakistan team will be very happy with that. As we said, 4s and 6s may not come, but you got to keep the scoreboard ticking. As I was saying with Botane, he's managed to get a little bit more overspin on the ball that allows the ball to grip onto the surface, and that's the stop that we're seeing today.
This time around, Fortain's not going to allow for two. He's now to that same area on the leg side, knowing that his field is a deep leg side.
It's good that he's developed that skill, because he was a little bit one-dimensional when he first came into the side, with the ball just angling back, and it was fantastic in the first 3 or 4 overs of the power play in T20 cricket, because it just slid on and maybe the odd one grip. The ball is just about that seam position. You know, often you hear us talk about the faster bowlers and where they get their seams into position. The spinners is as important to get the ball to grip.
Kevin Miller doing a few calf stretches there. It is, and hits sweetly. A quiet over up until that period. Ends the spell from Fortain. It's 2:37 for 5.
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro.
एक्सियल का निशाना, पैदावार के साथ इनामात का खजाना, जीते बेशुमार इनामात और उम्रा टिकट के बम्पर प्राइजेस। बोतल पर दिए गए QR कोड स्कैन करें और कुरानदाजी में शामिल हो जाएं।
बैंक अल्फला की न्यू अल्फा ऐप से कहीं से भी बैंकिंग करें, क्योंकि बैंकिंग कहीं जाने का नहीं, अल्फा करने का नाम है। डाउनलोड द न्यू अल्फा ऐप।
Third match, just his second innings though. 29 when he played one of the innings against Zimbabwe recently. Did it at a good rate too, was going at 180. It's good bowling from Kagiso Rabada. Using up his pace nicely.
He's been good today, to be brutally honest. I thought he was fantastic in those first few overs. I think he didn't want the rain to come, because his first two were brilliant, the lines and the lengths he was hitting. And even time he's been reintroduced, he's bowled with some good control. I think he's deserved more than just the one wicket.
Yeah, I think what's the difference between him and the other bowlers, he hasn't bowled many short balls. Just maintain a good length. Basically a test length. Okay, don't look at that one. But all the deliveries before. He's maintained a test length, and he's asked the batsman to hit good shots on the up, which I think has been the difference, and that's why he's just gone at a easily 4.5 and over. I think the other seamers have gone a little bit more expensive, gone a bit more shorter, and saying, are you pulling a few? And even Babar Azam, so he got out to it. He's been an epitome of just hitting a good area, top off with the odd bumper.
Appeal by South Africa. And maybe realising it's possibly going down leg. I don't think Rabada is happy that went for 2 though.
I'm thinking send that upstairs. I think that's good. At worst, it's going to be an umpire's call. And Temba does. He gives the signal. We'll have to wait and see.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. The original decision's not out. I have checked the front foot and it's a fair delivery. We've got to front on when ready, please. Thank you. Thank you. Ball's close to the back. Can we just go to ultra-res to confirm no bat, please? There's a clear inside edge. Nitin, you serve your original decision of not out. Your on-screen signal now.
Well, Alex Wolf, the third umpire, didn't have to look much at that. wasn't a good review in the end.
Well, I know if Collier was bowling, he was reviewing it as well because he was calling out here.